Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. I hope you had a great slice of life on yesterday, a day of thanks, a day of Thanksgiving, a day that the country stops to acknowledge in its own way Thanksgiving across the country in our own way for our families and for our lives and lifestyles and for the good things, for the positive things. Of course, we've had a number of negative events that have happened over the years, and the original Thanksgiving, of course, was spoke ill about the indigenous people. It was supposed to be the day when I was growing up. We celebrate with the Pilgrims that they had a good meal, and that the indigenous people had helped them live through the winter, not knowing that all this time that genocide was being practiced against them by the very people who they saved. They took the land, put them on reservations, etc., ad infinitum. And so, having said that, I hope that you celebrated your Thanksgiving with friends or family or by yourself, however it was, as long as you enjoyed it, as long as you enjoyed your time on yesterday and every day. I talked with a friend of mine. Her name is Coco. And Coco said to me something that I wanted to talk about today. She said to me, You have never been, she said, I've never been this age before. And I was thinking, Georgianne, you have never been 83 before. I thought that, I like that. She said, So how do you know? Think about it, you have never been 45 before. You never been 35 before. You never been 67 before. You never been 37 before. You never been 75 before. And then, do you remember those of you who had children when you got that baby and you were like, what was the manual? No manual came with that baby. The baby came, you hugged on the baby, and then, there was the whole potty training. The first time you changed the diaper, and the first time you changed that real diaper, the first time you got the baby urinated on you and you had taken the diaper off and bam, back wet again on you. The first time the baby throws up on you, you never had all that before. There's no manual. So it's no manual to tell you about life. It's just life, and that's why we have a slice of life. So I can share with you some of the things that went on with me, or some of the things I don't mind sharing about my life. Hopefully the 45-year-olds and the 35-year-olds and the 67-year-olds will do the same thing. Give us a little roadmap. Before I knew it, I was 80, and it was a surprise to me. It wasn't like it was a surprise, like I know the year was coming, but it was just like 80. The 8 came out. I was devastated on the 8. Yet I should have been glad to be alive, and I was glad to be alive. But the 8 sounds so different from 7. 8 sound terminal to me. 8 sound like nobody was gonna want to turn around. Nobody's looking back at anybody at 80. I was thinking like, whoa, I'm so used to having. I was telling Frank Turpin the other day, I'm so used to somebody just saying, "Hey, Georgianne, you looking good," or something. Some of that you gotta come to some realization when you turn 80. When you turn 65, or when you turn 60, I have a girlfriend that's absolutely beautiful. All of us are beautiful at 60. We didn't know how beautiful we were until we got 70. You see, so by 60-year-olds, I need for you to know how beautiful you are. Where's that niece Change Jones, Dr. Jones on the grammar here? But let me just say this. You don't know that you're pretty at 53. You don't know you're looking great at 45 because you never been 45 before. So you think like, wow, look at this wrinkle, look at this something, look at this A, B, and C. I look back at a picture of me at my class reunion when we were the Golden Girls at Spelman. 50 years out of Spelman, and I was just worried about how I looked. I looked back at that picture. None of this was here. None of this was here. None of this was here, and I had teeth. I was thinking, Georgianne, you don't know you look so good. So I need for everybody that's watching to look in the mirror and say, I love you. I got one of these little mirrors over here with me where I'm in my other space. Tell that person in the mirror that you love that person. And give that person some credit for having endured a lot. Now, we've endured a lot. Y'all know about my 3 cancers. And I heard somebody say something about if somebody found out they had cancer. I'm telling you, you need to have those people call me or watch the show. If you just found out you had cancer, then you found some news that you got to get ready to work on. And that's what you got to do. You got to do what the doctor says. You got to get in a prayer group and know that you're gonna be all right. It's a mental thing. You have to say, I'm gonna get through this, whatever it is. It's all gone. It's not there anymore. It's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. It takes a lot of mental energy and rigorous energy thinking about I'm better, I'm fine, it's gonna be all right. Because I know I would not be here today. Yeah, I have to go to the doctor next week. Anyway, listen to me. I need for you to think about the age that you are now. Nobody gave you a roadmap to that age. All of us who have made it to our 80s we're in a different mindset. I want you to be in the mindset where you're going to make it to your 90s. I want you to be in the mindset where you got things to do and people to see and places to go. I saw a lady today. I was watching Lindsay, the Lindsay black woman on, she may not identify as being black. I'm not sure. Lindsay Davis on ABC was interviewing a woman, Swift is her name. She's a runner. And she's 75 now. She's still running. She was the first female to run the Boston Marathon. You've heard of that woman. I guess what I'm saying is that she's still running. I was thinking like she was running and she looked so good. I was thinking, wow, Georgianne, I wish I could just do more, but I think I'm procrastinating. I can't do more. I just sit behind the computer mostly, and so that's me. Some of you stop and think about it. You can't do more. You don't feel like it. Like you don't feel like getting up, and you don't feel like talking to anybody. Or you don't feel like going away. We do things to ourselves. I could do more if I got out more. I had a friend that was going to walk with me, but we never got the walking done. And so I've let that be my excuse for not walking because I want to walk with that person. Isn't that crazy? So I've decided in 26, which I'm in now, just to do a little more walking. That will help out. You almost have to write your manual as you go. Like there's no manual with age 83, but we write it as we go. There's no manual with 63 or 67, but we write it as we go. There's no manual with 57, but we write it as we go. And sometimes we don't get it right. Sometimes we do not get it right. Not at all. But, like I know you all are wondering, like, why she put that up there today? I had these little things. And I said, I want to put something extra on. I wanted to be with all this is all extra today. I've had this piece of fur a very long time. I know the store, but I can't remember the store where I bought it. But you would remember the store. It was a store called Icing. How many of you all remember a store called Icing at Lenox? They had some beautiful, beautiful odd pieces. I think that's where I got this. I don't think I got it from Mr. Mallory first. And then the earrings are from Karen Roach, and all this kind of thing goes together. But all this is a part of the same thing I'm saying, as enjoying your own clothes, shopping in your own closet, looking good. I noticed that Ernie Tate does pictures every now and then. He worked with me at Delta Airlines, and he's my church member at Big Bethel. I like the way he would get up and say, I'm going to take me a picture. I'm going to look like this. He and Morocco Coleman, they do the same thing. I like the men changing their profiles also. Get up and put something on your face and put something on your arm, rub your legs down. I know it's not just a female thing. It's a self-care thing. It's a self-love thing. It's loving on yourself enough that you want to give the very best to the public and very best to you. Where have I gone today? Absolutely nowhere. I didn't go not one place. I don't even know what the wind feels like. You see, but I'm not gonna get up and not give you my best. I'm gonna get up every day and put me on something, and don't have to go out the house because I think this is gorgeous what I have on today. I may when I go out tomorrow, I might have to go out just a little bit. Now let me stop for a minute. I hope the news said something about our savings day. Did we save today? Did we stay home and save money today? Stay home and save money tomorrow? I can't go home. I can't save money tomorrow. Little Gigi got a dog. Did I tell you that? Okay, we're gonna introduce the dog in my other studio, and then also it's her birthday, December 1st. So Granny got to go find something. I got to go to a store. I don't know why I didn't get something beforehand. I was trying to hear what she wanted, and that because once she got the dog, they're still looking over on the side. So what's the rest of y'all gonna do? So it's gonna be something small, but I'm gonna have to go to a store tomorrow to buy the smallest thing that I can buy. But we're saving money through December 2nd. Her birthday is December 1st. When I told her we weren't shopping, oh my God, big old tears came up in her eyes when I announced that we were saving money between November 26th and December 2nd. She said, but my birthday is December 1st. And I said, yes, but we can't. Oh my gosh, she started crying so bad. I was like, oh my God. I guess kids, they understand. She understands the principles associated with it, except on her birthday. So I said, okay, I'll go find something somewhere. I think the rules are you can go. I think we're buying. We can shop at the grocery store and shop black, and that's what I'm going to do. It may come out the grocery store, or right now I have a place I want to go where I know it's black owned. And so it's a lot going on in America right now, but black folk are carving out of space. We are, and we're enjoying our space, and we're communicating better, hopefully, with one another, and we're communicating with our dollars and our cents with one another. Not only our dollars and cents, CENTS, but our dollars and SENSE. I need to get to the people who insist on carrying guns and killing one another. We got enough people who want us dead. Why do we want each other dead? I don't get it at all. I wish I could do something to break that cycle. But the most I can do is talk to you all and encourage people to love on one another, number one. And remember what my friend Coco said. This is what she said. There's no manual came with this age. We've never been this age before. We don't have any experience with this age. So since I'm 83 and you 53, and you can see this is what you want to look like, something like this, all where you in your right mind, you talking, you got you some teeth, so you're doing things, you're writing things. Let me just tell you this is what you want to look forward to, and you think that you think that this will be understood, but it's not understood because my classmates with an S, many of them don't know who they are, and that's a sad thing about aging that nobody tells us about. In the meantime, in between time, I do love you. I love you. I love you for watching, for commenting, for sharing. For if people would watch my videos and go back and binge on them, they get a lot of good information. Not only from AARP, but I looked up a number of subjects on the internet for seniors starting at 45, and also just my life history, my life story. It's enough just talk about Georgianne. I'm not talking about Georgianne to brag, because I don't do that. If people who know me know that's not who I am. But I do talk about Georgianne in terms of things that have happened to me and how I can share that to make sure. I can't make sure it doesn't happen to you, but I can say you're gonna be all right, baby. You're gonna be all right. Whatever it is, you're gonna be all right. All right. All right. So this is short today. I don't know, tomorrow. See, one time I had them going up here. I went somewhere fancy. And then let me do this. Let me do this right here. Pull this down right here. Put this right here. Let's see. Okay, I'll put that right here. Do you put them on both sides? I don't know. Just put it right there. Just the idea, but I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll do that, but just for you all. Maybe I don't know where I want. Now some people have, but I think that means you kill somebody if you have teardrops going down your eyes. I don't know. There's so much going on in the world today. Let me just stay. Like I said, I've never been 83 before. So maybe at 83, people don't do this, or maybe they do. So I did it. So that's something you could put down. Is this what they do at 83? Anyway, I love you. I love you. I do like this. I may have this on tomorrow for real. Ooh, child. I got some hair. I got some hair coming. Mm-hmm. Nice. See, that's what I'm talking about. At 83, you put your clothes on, feel good about yourself. My mother would be proud of me. She would. Mm, I miss my folks. All right, I love you, and you can't do anything about it. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. We have to travel, so we'll be traveling. Um, I don't know when. And when a car move, I move. Y'all go back and listen to my story about my car. It has 33,000 miles on it. I just think that's awful. When it gets to 50,000, you have to get a new car. I don't understand how you have all the miles on the car. Anyway, I love you. Can't do anything about it. No, you cannot.